All right, so last night when I went to go put the chickens up, I noticed that the tarp that I put up, well, one of the tarps that I put up was broken. The wind here is so strong. And so I put up some tarps and I put them up and I just put like some string on the end of them and attached them to some wood and some metal around the coop. One of the tarps broke because the wind here gets so strong, and I didn't feel like doing it last night. So today I'm gonna go fix that. What I'm gonna do is I just got a regular drill here and just some basic nails, and I'm going to screw in part of the tarp that is broken into the side of the coop because the end of the tarp is connected to another tarp and it's broke. But I'll show you and it will all make sense. All right, let's go down and check these chickens out. It's a little hazy today. I'm pretty tired. Um, I'm pretty tired because of the haze, but I feel like the chickens need their little tarp. We also got a little break in the wind, so that's nice. Um, Fires have been bad, but what are you gonna do? So let's check these little chickens out. Shouldn't take too long. Just putting some uh, some screws in in the coop and trying to help these little girls out. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're down at the chicken coop. Got our nails or screws ready. Let's see what we got going on here. Hello, ladies. How we doing? We got Roja, Yin Yang twins, and I think that's Polly the second. Yep, that is. What's up, mamas? We're gonna get your tarps all together because your tarps are not looking good, babies. All right. So as you can see here, um, what the reason why I put the tarps up is because they weren't really ranging. They stayed in the coop the whole time. When we moved here, they were the previous owner's chickens, and so we tried to take care of them. But I noticed that they weren't ranging, and I think it was because they were scared of hawks. Because as you can see, there's an open perimeter. They have a nice big coop, but this big open space. So I put 3 tarps up and a water, hoping that they would roam around and range. And so far, so good. However, we did have one issue with a tarp here. As you can see, it was tied to this post here. In fact, that's one of the other ties. And it just broke completely off. So this is the tarp here, flew up there. And as you can see, I was mentioning here, this tarp is connected to this tarp, which this tarp is holding up fine, but when the wind blows, my God, this tarp goes absolutely crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure the back side of the tarp here with the nails, and then I'm gonna try to reattach the little bungee rope, and I'm gonna see if that works. So let's figure it out. See, it's kind of caught on something up here too, which is not good in itself because when it gets windy, this is just gonna keep tearing more. But yeah, let's see what we can do. If we can get it off of the roof. I may need a ladder. That's not good. But let's just see if we can get it down. There we go. Got one side down. Okay. So I think the easiest thing to do is I'm going to reattach the ends. This isn't the most secure, but I'm going to reattach the ends of the tarp from the other end. And let me place this one on this side to create a nice little a nice little pull. Now in the wintertime, I'm definitely gonna have to make some adjustments if it snows or anything like that. All right, so that's connected, easy enough. So now I'm gonna grab some screws here. We'll grab the first one and we're gonna screw in this bottom half of the tarp into the side of the coop for some extra protection. So I don't know how many screws we're gonna do, but we're gonna do a few just so that this is nice and secure. All right, almost in there. All right, so there's one. And this could rip, could not rip, who knows. But I think for right now, it's a good solution so that they can have some type of coverage. So we'll put this one on this side, just like that. Hopefully, it won't be as windy. I know, guys. Alright, so that one's in there. And we'll do a third. Man, it's hard hunching down over these tarps, man. I'm not the tallest in the world, but, you know, gotta protect these chickens. So right now I'm putting in screw number 3. So we'll put this one here. I might put like 4. 4 or 5 into these. That's 3. Let's put a few more. I want to do like, all right, I think that's good. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's less windy, but you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, you got the chickens still range. They kind of got scared because of the drill there, but hopefully they can still range and enjoy the area. I'll make sure I don't forget my screws because everybody knows chickens like to build. Yeah, all right, so hopefully it's looking good. Hey ladies, how y'all doing? Want to come out? No? All right, I think I scared the girls, but whatever. So we'll see how that holds up, and we'll wait until it's windy, and if it breaks or rips, I might just take that down and start it over. All right, stay tuned.